Hello again, YouTube. Meet the Bulldog, or to give it its specific name, the English Bulldog. A stocky, wrinkly and undeniably iconic breed that has transformed from a fierce medieval gladiator into one of the world's most beloved couch potatoes. They're the national breed of England and a worldwide symbol of toughness, serving as mascots for everyone from Yale University to the US Marine Corps. But beneath that tough exterior lies a heart of gold and a stomach prone to some very loud noises. Today, we're having a sniff around the world of the Bulldog. We'll explore their gritty history, their hilarious personality quirks, the high maintenance care they require, and ultimately, why so many people find them absolutely worth the effort. History and origin. The Bulldog story begins in a much darker place than the modern living room. They descend from ancient bull and bisons. Those are mastiff-like dogs used for guarding and attacking wild animals in Rome and Greece. By the 13th century in England, they were specifically bred for the sport, if you can call it that, of bull baiting. These original bulldogs were athletic and aggressive. They were designed to pin a tethered bull by the nose. When bull baiting was finally outlawed in 1835, the breed faced extinction because it no longer had a job, really. However, Victorian era breeders stepped in to save them. They selectively bred out the aggression, whilst they preserved their distinctive physical strength. By 1864, the first Bulldog Club was formed with the motto, "Hold Fast," and the breed transitioned into the gentle, dignified companion we know today. Interestingly, there's a major historical misconception. While Winston Churchill is the face of Bulldog spirit in World War II propaganda, he didn't actually own one. His real heart belonged to two poodles, the most famous being Rufus II. The image of Churchill as a bulldog was actually a clever publicity move to align his persona with the breed's legendary tenacity. Personality traits and quirks. To understand a bulldog, you've got to understand bulldog logic. Owners often describe them as 3-year-old toddlers in dog suits. They're famous for their selective deafness. If you call them for a walk in the rain, they won't hear a word. But if they hear a cheese wrapper from 3 rooms away, they're suddenly all ears. They're also masters of the sulk. If a bulldog feels slighted in any way, they will literally sit and stare at a wall, refusing to acknowledge your existence. But then there's the wall of death, which is when they suddenly explode in a burst of energy, where this normally lazy dog will zoom around the house, bouncing off furniture like a rocket. Their quirks also include a wide range of vocalisations. They don't just bark, they shout, grumble and talk to their owners. And let's not forget the Bulldog Symphony, which is a constant background track of snorting, wheezing, belching and fearless farting. While their manners are objectively appalling, most owners find these piggy noises oddly comforting. Care needs. Owning a bulldog is a major commitment, both in time and money. Because of their unique anatomy, they are brachycephalic, or flat-faced, which leads to serious breathing difficulties known as BOAS or BOAS. Face care is non-negotiable. Their deep skin folds trap moisture and bacteria, leading to painful infections if not cleared at least twice a week, though daily would be better. You must gently wipe inside the creases, especially the deep nose wrinkle, and then dry them completely to prevent skin fold pyoderma. Heat is a bulldog's greatest enemy. They cannot regulate their body temperature well and are prone to dramatic, life-threatening overheating. You should never exercise them in the heat of a day, and many owners find they have to lug a wilting 23-kilo dog home if a walk has got too warm. Financially, they're amongst the most expensive breeds to own. Their annual upkeep, including high quality food to manage allergies and comprehensive pet insurance, can be very expensive, and it's worth researching before you leap into ownership. Why you should have one. So, with all these health warnings and costs, you might wonder, why choose a bulldog? The answer lies in their unparalleled affection. They are hardcore house dogs that love to be near their humans. They're perfect family companions. They're exceptionally patient and gentle with children, often acting as living hot water bottles for a nap. They have low exercise requirements. If you aren't a marathon runner, the bulldog is your perfect match. They're happy with a couple of short, slow ambles and a comfy sofa. They also have adaptability. They're ideal for city living and can thrive in small apartments as long as they have access to a shady outdoor spot for quick breaks. And finally, they give unconditional love. A bulldog's devotion is second to none. There's nothing quite like the sight of a 23-kilo mass of muscle trying so hard to wag its tiny tail that its entire back end wiggles in greeting. In conclusion then, the English Bulldog isn't just a pet. It's a journey filled with laughter, stubbornness and buckets of slobber. They require a dedicated owner who's financially stable and ready for trial by fire in dog care. But for those who take the plunge, you won't just have a dog, you'll have a hilarious, loyal and deeply loving best friend who will follow you room to room, sit on your feet and gaze at you with pure adoration. Thanks for watching. Does the bulldog sound like the right breed for you? Or is that snorting and farting a bit too much to handle? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks. Bye bye.